Hi class, in this video we're going to be going over some surface area problems of some composite shapes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to make sure I label what I can onto this shape here. So what I notice right now is this entire length here is 30, but 26 is only up to here. So I can say 26 centimeters goes from here all the way to here. And this remaining one will be 30 minus 26, which would be 4 centimeters. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to end up needing this length here to calculate the area here. So I'm going to find it. So if you recall, there's this thing called Pythagorean theorem. So initially this triangle here looks something like this. But the entire thing here is 6 centimeters. And the height looks like the height's going to be 4 centimeters. So imagine this is half of a triangle. Like here you can see there's a right angle here and here. So imagine if I just drew half of that triangle. Half of 6 will now be 3 centimeters. And this height here doesn't change, it's still 4 centimeters. Now I have a right angle here and I have an unknown side here. We're just going to call this side C, okay? So if you recall from Pythagorean theorem is basically a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Now I got to tell you what they mean, all right? So C is the longest side, and it is also opposite from the right angle. So if I zoom in a bit more, the side opposite from the right angle here is C. So I'm going to look for C. A and B are just my other shorter sides. So in this case, for a squared plus b squared equals c squared, I'm going to have 4 squared plus 3 squared, and it's going to equal to my c squared. 4 squared is 16, 3 squared is 9, that's going to equal to c squared. 16 plus 9 is 25, so I have 25 equal to c squared. Now from here, what I want to do is I want to take the square root of 25 and the square root of c squared. And if you remember from grade 8, if you take the square root of a number that's being squared, basically the square root and the square cancels out. So all I have left is c. And now the square root of 25, basically a number that can multiply itself to get to 25 is going to be 5. So c equals to 5. In this case, that means, okay, c equals to 5. That means I can fill out the rest of this here. So this length here for this triangle, this must be 5 centimeters. Perfect. Now I have all of the lengths. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for this question. I'm going to start by solving for the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to draw a line here to kind of collect my thoughts. I'm going to solve for the top plus the bottom because the top is the same as the bottom in this shape here. So the top is going to be 26 times 10. So I'm going to write that down. 26 times 10. And I'm going to multiply it by 2 to get the bottom as well. 26 times 10 is going to be 260. And now if I multiply 260 by 2, I'm going to get 520 centimeters squared. Okay, I just solved for the top and bottom. Let's now solve for the left-hand side. For the left-hand side, we scroll back up. It looks like it's going to be 6 times 10. So I simply write 6 times 10. My answer is just going to be 60 centimeters squared. Okay, great. Now let's solve for the right-hand side. Yeah, let's solve for the right-hand side here. So I'm just going to actually organize this a bit more. I'm going to split this up here and split this up here. Okay, let's solve for the right-hand side. The right-hand side, let's see what we got. Right-hand side, I have this area here, but there's also one just right below it that's the same one. It's also 5 times 10. So I'm going to have 5 times 10 and another 5 times 10. So 5 times 10 is 50. I'm going to add another 50 to that, or I can just do 50 times 2. It really depends. And then I'm going to get 100 centimeters squared. Okay, that's the right side. I only have a couple left. The ones I have left are going to be the front. And the front is the same as the back. Let's do the front first. So I'm going to go front. My front is kind of split up though. So notice in the front, I have a rectangle here that is 30, no, not 30, sorry, my bad, 26 times 6. And now I'm going to add something else. I also have the side of this triangle here. This triangle is going to be, that's 6, so the base is 6, and the height is going to be 4. So this is going to be 6 times 4 divided by 2, because the area of the triangle is base times height divided by 2. Now I have 26 times 6 is 156. 6 times 4 divided by 2 is 12. So I'm going to end up getting 168 centimeters squared. And now the back is the same as the front. So the back is also going to be 168 centimeters squared. Now I just find the total surface area. So total surface area will simply be when I add all of my sides together. So I got 520 plus 60 plus 100 plus 168 plus 168. And the answer to that, if I add it all together, should be 1016 centimeters squared. I'll just zoom out so you can see the entire picture.